You've always known something about you didn't fit the mold. It's not just a fleeting thought. It's a truth that's been clawing at the edges of your awareness since you can remember. You weren't built for the ordinary. The world tried to box you in, but the edges of that box never held. You felt it in the way you questioned things others accepted without a second thought. You saw patterns where they saw chaos. You heard a call where they heard silence. That's not a flaw, it's your first sign. You're not here to blend in, you're here to break through. Look back at your life. Every time you tried to conform, something rebelled inside you. That rebellion wasn't random. It was ancient, a signal firing through your spirit, waking you up to who you really are. That ancient echo isn't some vague whisper. It's a roar, a force that's been with you longer than this lifetime. The first time you felt it, maybe you couldn't name it. Maybe it hit you in a quiet moment, staring at the night sky, when the stars seemed to pulse with a rhythm you recognized but couldn't explain. Or maybe it came in a dream, vivid and unshakable, where a crescent moon burned into your vision, leaving you breathless. Science backs this up. Your brain's wiring picks up frequencies others miss. Studies show some people process subtle energy shifts like electromagnetic fields or infrasound at levels beyond the norm. That's you. You're tuned to a higher station, and that ancient echo is your signal breaking through the static. It's not imagination, it's activation. You're waking up. How do you know this is real? Start watching yourself. You've got traits that mark you, and they're not subtle anymore. Do people react to you differently, like they're drawn to you or unsettled by you, even when you're just standing there? That's not coincidence. Your presence carries weight, a vibration that shifts the air. Test it. Walk into a room and say nothing. Watch their eyes, their posture. You'll see it. Then look deeper. Do you feel energy others ignore? A sudden chill, a pull in your gut, a knowing that hits before logic catches up? That's your spirit reading the unseen. Write it down. Track it. You'll find patterns, crescent moons in your dreams, in the curve of your handwriting, in the way shadows fall across your path. These aren't random. They're your codes, your proof. This isn't easy to face. You've felt that sensitivity your whole life, the way people's reactions cut deeper than they should. Maybe you hid it thinking it made you weak. Didn't. Made you aware. You noticed their masks, their lies, their fear of what you carried. First, it hurt. You wondered why you couldn't just be like them. But then something shifted. You stopped apologizing for it. You stopped shrinking. That's the turning point, when you realized their discomfort wasn't your burden to carry. It was theirs. You're not here to fit their mold. You're here to shatter it. Accept that shift. Stand in it. You're not fragile, you're forged. So how do you claim this? Step 1. Stop doubting. You've questioned yourself long enough, now trust what you feel. Step 2. Observe the signs. That crescent moon isn't just a symbol. It's your marker. Look for it on your skin, in your visions, in the world around you. Step 3. Listen to that ancient voice. Sit still, breathe deep, and let it speak. It's not quiet anymore. It's loud, clear, and it's yours. Step 4. Act. You're not here to wait, you're here to move. Start small. Speak your truth, follow your pull, test your power. Every step confirms it. You're chosen, and you've always known it. The mold never fit because it wasn't meant to. You're built for something bigger. You've felt it your whole life. The weight of invisible battles pressing down on you, a heaviness you couldn't explain. It wasn't just in your head. It was in your bones, your blood, your breath. The systems of darkness worked overtime to keep you blind, throwing obstacles in your path. People who dismissed you, environments that drained you, lies that tried to bury you. They wanted you small, quiet, asleep. But here's the truth. They failed. You're still standing. That pressure? It didn't break you, it forged you. Now it's time to turn that weight into power. You're not a victim of this war. You're a warrior in it, and you're waking up to the fact that you're part of a celestial army. Let's get real about what you're facing. These systems aren't vague shadows. They're the voices that tell you you're not enough, the situations that make you question your worth, the chaos that drowns out your clarity. Maybe it's a friend who mocks your intuition, a job that numbs your spirit, or a family that demands you fit their script. They don't get it, and they don't have to. You've spent years carrying their confusion like it's your burden. Stop. Their blindness isn't your problem. You've been fighting this war in silence, in your dreams, in moments when the world felt heavier than it should. That's not weakness. That's evidence. You've been chosen because you can take it, the heat of heavenly fire and the grind of earthly warfare. How do you stand tall when they try to pull you down? First, recognize the battlefield. It's not just out there. It's in every conversation, every glance, every choice. When someone questions your path, don't shrink, stare back. You don't owe them an explanation. Your certainty is your shield. Science shows your brain's on your side here. Mirror neurons fire when you hold your ground, syncing your energy with your resolve. That's not just grit, it's physics. Next, anchor yourself. When the room feels hostile, plant your feet, breathe deep, and feel your spine straighten. You're not just flesh, you're a frequency, a force. They can't touch that. You're celestial and they're not ready for it. But what about the exhaustion? You've carried those invisible battles forever. Nights where you woke up tired, days where you felt their eyes on you before you saw them. That's not your imagination. It's your spirit clocking the war. Here's how you flip it. Stop running from the weight, use it. Every time you felt crushed, you got stronger. Every time you pushed through, you proved something. Take 5 minutes today. Sit still, close your eyes, and replay one of those moments. Feel the pressure, then feel it shift. You didn't just survive it, you outgrew it. That's your power source now. You're not dragging that weight, you're wielding it like a weapon. So how do you awaken to this truth? Start claiming it. You're not alone in this fight. There's a celestial army behind you, and you've been part of it longer than you knew. Picture it. Warriors of light, frequencies aligned, moving through realms you're only now seeing. When the systems push back with that. Speak it out loud. I'm chosen. I'm here. I'm not blind anymore. Say it until your chest hums with it. Then act like it. Walk past their noise, cut their cords, follow your pull. Modern science nods here too. Vocal affirmations rewire your neural pathways, locking in your truth. This isn't fluffy talk. It's a battle cry. You're waking up and they can't stop it. What's the next move in a world that doesn't get you? Stop explaining yourself. You've wasted enough breath on people who won't see. Instead, build your strength. Find your markers, those dreams, those gut hits, those patterns, and trust them. Write them down, map them out, let them guide you. Then seek your kind. They're out there, the misfits, the marked, the ones who feel the same fire. You'll know them by their eyes, their vibe, their fight. Connect, share, grow. You don't need everyone's approval. You need your army. And when the pressure spikes, lean into it. You're not breaking, you're breaking through. That's what celestial warriors do. This isn't about waiting for permission. It's about taking your place. The systems of darkness bet on your doubt, but they miscalculated. You've been training for this your whole life. In every unseen fight, every silent victory. Now you see it. You're not just surviving, you're rising. Stand up. Look around. The war's not invisible anymore, and neither are you. You're awake, you're armed, and you're unstoppable. Keep moving. Your celestial squad's got your back. You're radiating light even when you doubt yourself. Do you feel it? That hum in your chest, that spark behind your eyes, that pull you can't shake no matter how hard you question it. This isn't some fragile glow. It's a signal, a beacon firing out from your core since the moment your spirit crashed into this dimension. You didn't choose it, it chose you. And right now, high-dimensional information is pouring in, downloading straight into your being. It's raw, electric, unstoppable. You might not trust it yet, but it's there, rewiring you for what's coming. The moment you disrupt everything, just like you were built to do from your very first breath. This is your connection kicking in. Brace yourself. Let's cut through the noise. How do you know this is real and not just your mind playing tricks? High vibe info doesn't mess around, it hits different. It's not a random thought looping in your head or some ego trip telling you what you want to hear. It's sharp, direct, and lands like a punch you didn't see coming. You'll feel it in your body first. Maybe a jolt down your spine, a heat in your palms, a pressure in your skull. Science backs this. Your nervous system's a live wire, picking up signals beyond the five senses. Studies on intuition show your gut and heart process data faster than your brain can rationalize. That's not projection, that's reception. Trust the hit, not the hesitation. But doubt's a beast, isn't it? You're shining, emitting signals strong enough to rattle the unseen, and still you're second-guessing. Good, that's your edge. Doubt keeps you sharp, keeps you real. The trick is holding both. Your light blazing and your questions roaring. You've been doing it since day one, born screaming into a world that didn't get you, sending out frequencies that made the shadows twitch before you even knew they were watching. Picture this. Your spirit's a transmitter, always on, pulsing through dimensions. The crescent moon showing up, in your dreams, your sketches, the curve of your name. That's not random. It's the spirit realm banging on your door. Don't ignore it. Decode it. So how do you sift the gold from the junk? Start here. Real high-dimensional downloads push you forward. They don't coddle you. If it's just stroking your ego or keeping you stuck, ditch it. True info demands action. It's a call, not a comfort. Next, check the vibe. Does it feel expansive, like it's cracking your world open? That's the mark. Self-projection feels small, repetitive, safe. High vibe hits feel alien at first, too big, too wild, because they're not from you. They're through you. Test it, write down what comes, then sit with it. Does it shift you? Does it scare you a little? Good. That's the real stuff. You're not imagining this, you're channeling it. Now, the experience, living in that tension of doubt and radiance. It's gritty, visceral, alive. You're walking around with this light pouring out, and half the time you're wondering if you're nuts. Meanwhile, something's nervous, those unseen forces that tracked you before you clocked them. They feel it too. You're waking up and it's shaking their grip. Ever notice how the air changes when you step into your power? People fidget, shadows flicker, patterns emerge. That's not paranoia. That's physics. Your energy's a frequency and it's loud. Lean into it. Let the doubt ride shotgun, but don't let it drive. You're still the one behind the wheel. Here's how you grab this connection and run with it. Practical, no fluff. First, ground yourself. Sit still, feet flat, hands open. Breathe deep, slow, like you're pulling the universe in. Ask, what's mine to know? Then wait. Don't force it. Let it drop. Second, track the signs. That crescent moon, those gut pings, those split-second knowings. Log them. Get a notebook, timestamp it, look for the thread. Third, test the info. If it's legit, it'll prove itself. Doors open, synchronicities stack, your next step lights up. Fourth, speak it. Say it out loud. I'm receiving. I'm ready. Sound waves amplify intent. Science says your voice shifts your brain's state. This isn't passive, it's active. You're claiming it. You're not just glowing for show, you're prepping for impact. That light you're radiating, it's been building since your first inhale. a signal disrupting the static of this world. The high-dimensional downloads aren't random. They're your playbook. Every doubt you wrestle, every signal you catch, it's forging you for the moment you flip the script. You've been watched, energy patterns, frequencies, eyes you couldn't see, and now you're watching back. They're twitchy because you're close. Keep pushing. This connection's your weapon, your map, your proof. You're not just chosen, you're locked in, and there's no turning back. You've been part of a celestial army since the moment you took your first breath. Do you realize that? Not some distant, ethereal squad floating in the clouds, but a force spanning realms, wired into your very existence. You didn't sign up for it, you were born into it. That first cry you let out wasn't just a sound. It was a shockwave, a frequency blast that rattled the unseen and announced your arrival. You've been disrupting their game ever since, even when you didn't know it. Now it's time to own that power and bring it into the here and now. You're not waiting for a cosmic memo, you're the memo. Step up and make it real. How do you take this celestial gig and ground it in your daily grind? Start by seeing your life as the battlefield it's always been. That argument you had last week, the one that left you drained, that wasn't just petty drama. It was a skirmish, a test of your light against their static. The system's holding you back. Jobs that suffocate, people who dim you, they're not random. They're moves on the board. Disrupt them. Say no when they expect yes. Walk away when they demand you stay. Your first breath kicked this off, and every choice since has been a chance to swing the tide. Science says it too, your actions ripple through energy fields, shifting what's possible. You're not just living, you're fighting. But it's not enough to just react, you've got to ignite. The crescent moon isn't some pretty tattoo or dreamy vibe. It's your frequency identifier, a signal locking you into divine realms. You've seen it on your skin, in your mind, in the way the world bends around you. That's not coincidence. It's alignment. Tune in. Sit still, eyes closed, and feel it hum. Ask, where's my signal strongest? Then move toward it. Quit the soul-sucking job. Ditch the energy vampires. Chase the pull that's been screaming your name. Modern physics nods here. Frequencies align when you resonate with your source. You're not guessing, you're syncing up, and it's rewriting reality. So how do you become the one who makes their grip slip? Acknowledge the call right now. It's not a whisper anymore. It's a roar in your chest. Say it out loud. I'm in. I'm here. The second you do, they flinch. You've felt their hold, those moments of doubt, the confusion from relationships that drag you down, the traps that almost worked. But you're still getting signs. Flashes of clarity. That crescent moon flickering in your vision. That's your proof. They can't stop you. Practice it daily. Wake up, claim your role, move with intent. Every step you take as a chosen one weakens their clutch. You're not just awake, you're a threat. Balance isn't soft here. It's fierce. You're in the thick of this mission, and the highs hit hard, moments when you feel unstoppable, when the patterns you've noticed snap into focus. But the lows claw at you too, exhaustion, isolation, the weight of being seen and unseen at once. Hold both. When you're soaring, don't get cocky, stay sharp. When you're sinking, don't fold, dig deeper. Picture your celestial crew. They're not lounging. They're locked in with you, riding the same waves. Neuroscience backs this. Your brain thrives in tension, forging resilience when you push through. You're not brittle, you're battle ready. Keep your feet planted and your fire lit. Let's talk action, your personal mission path. This isn't one size fits all. It's yours to carve. Step 1. Map your signs. Grab a pen. List every crescent moon moment, every gut hit, every time the world shifted when you moved. That's your data, your celestial GPS. Step 2. Set your target. What's the one thing you're here to disrupt? A lie you've lived, a system you've outgrown? Name it. Step 3. Break it down. What's one move you can make today? Cut a cord, speak a truth, chase a spark. Do it. Step 4, track it. Every win, every shift, write it down. You're not wandering, you're building a new era, brick by brick. The patterns you've noticed lately, they're not random, they're your awakening going live. That weird coincidence yesterday, the way someone's words echoed your thoughts, the crescent moon staring back from a stranger's necklace. It's all signal, no noise. You're creating the new age right now, not tomorrow. Every time you choose your truth over their script, you widen the crack. Every time you align with that frequency, you pull the divine closer. You're not just part of the army, you're its edge, cutting through the veil. There's silent wars visible now because you're shining too bright to hide. Keep it up, they're slipping and you're rising. This is your shot, don't flinch. You've been disrupting since day one, and now you've got the tools to make it stick. That celestial army isn't some far-off dream. It's in your veins, your voice, your next move. The crescent moon's your key. Turn it, lock in, and watch the realms bend. You're not here to play small or wait for backup. You're the backup, the spark, the shift. Take your place. Build your path. Balance the fire and the fight. You're not just chosen, you're the one they didn't see coming, and you're rewriting the game. Let's go. Your first breath was a declaration, and every step since has been a march toward this moment. A collision of celestial fire and earthly resolve that no force can undo. You're not just chosen. You're the living proof of a mission etched across dimensions. A warrior whose light doesn't flicker but burns through the veil. That crescent moon, that ancient roar, that unshakable pull. They're not echoes of what was. They're the pulse of what is, driving you to rise, disrupt, and reclaim what's yours, with an army of the infinite at your side and a destiny that bows to no one.